Hello and welcome to the WordCamp Insights podcast. We are in the WordPress Dragons series, which means that our questions are a little bit inspired by the Slavic malicious beast, which is Vavel Dragon. That's why some of them might come out a little bit rude, a little bit blunt, but I think thanks to that, this podcast is interesting. So, my name is Kasia Janoska. I am WordCamp Europe organizer this year, and my beautiful guest today is...
I'm Lorenzo Fracassi, lead for Attendee Services team.
Hi! You're Attendees team leader. For how many years have you organized WordCamps already?
So for your WordCamp Europe, it's my third year, but I organized local WordCamps from 2020. And then it was my first experience as an organizer. And then every year, basically, I organize something because I like organizing WordCamps. Fun fact is that just last year, it was my first time being just a volunteer for WordCamp Pisa, but every time I was organizing something because, I like it so much. And WordCamp Europe is a very beautiful and interesting and nice experience. Yeah.
By the way, if you organize so many events, do you agree with people who say that actually organizing WordCamp Europe is more chill than organizing the local WordCamp?
Yeah, it may be chiller because you're more focused on your area. You have one team for in my case, attendee services team, and you need to focus on that. You of course have to talk with other teams, so manage maybe different things, but you are responsible for your team and all that surround it. For local workers, there are smaller team, and usually you do many things also out of your scope. You need to help everyone, so it's maybe it's more, let's say, you're more involved in local WordCamp because you know everything. You need to help everyone. Yeah, in WordCamp Europe, it's very different. More you have more structure, very different experience, but both are very important, very nice to live.
Yeah. And what was the spark that made you become a leader of a team and not just like regular organizer?
Yeah, after 2 years, so this is my third year, it was, very maybe natural to maybe step up a bit more. So doing more and applying as a team lead. Also because last year lead is Evelina, is now lead organizer. So we needed a new lead since I was the most experienced at the moment of resistance for my team. Yeah, it was very natural. Yeah. And I wanted also to help and to make use of my experience because it's maybe hard to leave the experience unused. You gain 2 years experience, then you want to use that experience to help making WordPress a very big, interesting and smooth event, of course.
And if you compare being like a normal organizer and lead organizer, is there like much more work, or like do you feel like more stressed or something in this new role?
No, there is very much work that you weren't aware of being just a regular member, but it's okay. You learn many things, and it's one of the most important things in organizing WordCamp is that you learn a lot in many different aspects. Also, budget, for example, or design, or how organization this big works. So yeah, it's very interesting. It may be stressful a bit, but it's okay. Nothing. The whole organizing team is very helpful. Everyone will help you if you need. So yeah, we're not in a condition to be too much stress. There are many hot moments, but it's okay. Yeah, it's a very nice environment, and I'm very happy to be the leader to help this event.
The description of your team on our website says the Attendee Services team provides audience support and ticket logistics. They are available through the event, making sure attendees have all the information they need. But we're organizing this thing for a year. What do you do before the event? Do you do anything?
Yeah. There are many things behind the scenes. We need to create coupons, for example, for organizer, for sponsor, for volunteers, or the other people that need a coupon. And also We have attendees at the moment they buy a ticket, because when they buy a ticket, they may ask questions. So another of our task is replying to emails, giving all the info also before the events, and also many things that maybe they are not mentioned in this small text. For example, sending a visa invitation letter for people that needs a visa invitation letter to come to the country of Europe. This year is Poland. We organize the childcare service, because we offer a free childcare service for all the people that need it during the time of the event, the scale of the event, for both 3 days, so also for Contributor Day.
You mentioned childcare. Do you have to register beforehand to put your child in it, or you can just come?
Yes, we need to register. Maybe it's possible to register at the event. The childcare company that we hired at the venue is able to make a registration beforehand. I can't be 100% sure, but yeah, you can ask, and probably they can find a solution. Yeah, and I can confirm, but yeah, maybe it's possible. We try to be more helpful as possible for everyone.
I've already talked to people responsible for volunteers and with one volunteer, and they all told me that basically the biggest group of volunteers, in my perception, is helping your team. So what do you do during the event, like as a team, not volunteers, but like team members?
Yeah.
What do you do? How does the day look like?
Yeah, as a team, we stay basically at the registration desk, because it's our headquarters, and we need to help volunteers. So we need to teach volunteers, for example, the registration systems, and they will be the ones that actually help the attendee to register. We need to check that everyone works, because of course we have many. These are 8 different stations, so every station needs to be working. And behind the scenes, we need to solve maybe some problems that may come up, so special tickets, or maybe system that doesn't work. So many different things. And also being a point of information for all attendees, because volunteers, of course, then they help registering people. Okay, but yeah, we are responsible for the whole organization. So if there is a need for broader information or help of any time, we're there to help, because we don't want volunteers to reply to everything or everything. They just so very helpful in doing what they do, so we can't give them many additional tasks. So we're there to help everyone, yeah, volunteers and also attendees, of course.
Yeah, and can you remember any like particular problem that was like solved beautifully by your team and attendees had no idea that anything had happened?
Yeah, usually something related to the registration system, into managing the databases. So maybe a last minute import, or something special characters, or something that we just noticed that it wasn't working on the spot. So we had to solve it on the fly. Yeah, we always found a way to solve the problem, but maybe it was a bit stressful moment, seconds.
And in a previous episode, I've learned from one of the volunteers that probably the most challenging station for volunteers is sending people to lunch and dividing them. So how far before the event do you decide where all the stations are, and how is it coordinated? Is it your team who do that?
No, it is a local team, because it's a part of the venue. So it's the venue that needs to decide where the food station are. Also with the help of production pool, that is our team, the team that do the production things. So manage the stands, the sponsor booths, the halls. So it's both a joint job from these 2 teams. It's not on us. We just need to know where the food stands are, so to direct people correctly, and make sure everyone knows where the food is, because it's a very important part of the experience.
And tip for all the attendees, you not always have to stand in the longest line. It is probable that there is a booth that is almost empty, so look around.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned that you answer all the questions. So can you recall any like funny or challenging question that you got? Like, doesn't matter if during the event or before the event.
Yeah. So yeah, before the event, maybe some ultra specific things. For example, I remember in Torino, I don't know, about specific details about a parking spot, or maybe some, I repeat, ultra specific details that we couldn't possibly know before being at the venue or starting the event. So maybe, but yeah, it's okay because people have different needs. They need some information for their own reason. They ask, and we try to reply as best as possible. Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, but maybe there are some specific detailed questions that we could answer before the event.
And what are the most common questions that you get from before the event? Like the majority of questions that you answer. Are there any like repeating ones?
Yeah, first, the most repeated one is about the ticket because when people purchase a ticket, they receive a confirmation email that's not a real ticket. The real ticket with a QR code that they need to register at the check-in desk is we send it maybe 1 or 2 days before the event because it's on the registration company that it's them that will send the actual ticket. So yeah, maybe that is the most answered question, but yeah, it's okay. We try to be helpful to everyone. Yeah, it's not a problem.
And aren't you like irritated by the fact that people are constantly like year after year asking the same questions? Isn't everything written in the website by now?
No, it's okay because we know that people have different needs. They're for experience, for example, maybe it's their first WordCamp, so they think maybe about very serious business conference. We aren't a very serious business conference, so maybe they expect something else. So they have a need for some information, and we give them. It's not a problem because the 99% of the question is just as a quick reply, so it's not a problem. Yeah, we try to be helpful, and people have different needs. We can judge people because why are you asking that? Maybe there was a reason because they didn't read. We don't know. We try to be helpful for everyone. Yeah, it's not irritating. Just majority of emails are just quick replies, so it's not at all a problem.
Cool. So when we are on attendees who will be at this kind of event for the first time, what would you advise them? How would they come by when they enter the venue? What should they do next?
Yeah, of course, read the schedule because we have a very, very diverse, interesting schedule. So read the schedule and plan what you want to follow. If it's a workshop or a keynote or a talks, because there are many events at the same time, many talks at the same time. So you need to schedule what you want to see. Yeah, and just enjoy the vibe, enjoy the event, and be free to be yourself, of course, with according to the code of conduct. So nothing out of that. And yeah, you can enjoy. You can do networking if you're a person that like networking. It's the perfect place. But also, if you are not in the mood for networking, you can just follow the talk and then do what you want. Yeah, just enjoying the event because it's a very wholesome event for many nice people, nice talks, nice workshop. We will have also a nice community booth. Yeah, just enjoy the event. Yeah, try to learn the vibe and then do what you prefer.
And now I have a question because I just thought about all the introverts or people with more special needs than extroverted party people. Will there this year also be a space which is like quieter and you can just, load your batteries there? Or you don't plan to have it this year?
No, we don't have this year because the venue doesn't allow us. We don't have the actual space, yeah, but we have an external space. So for people that need some quieter rooms, yeah, they can also enjoy the outside the terrace. Yeah, we don't have a proper room, yeah, but we have some quiet space, yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. Actually, the outside of the venue is very nice because it is right near the river bank. So you can have a very nice walk in a greenery and with contact with water and so on. Yeah, that's true. Right. I haven't thought about that.
And also, yeah, from the venue visit, I saw that in the second and third floor, you have probably the best view of any WordCamp because you can see the river, the Wavel Castle. It's an amazing view. So yeah, it's probably worth the ticket just to the view from the windows to the river and the castle. Yeah, very, very nice.
And hopefully the weather will be good. So the walk also will be calmful and in a sunny, nice weather.
Finger crossed.
So how does it work with the team members of your team? Because I've heard from other teams that it is actually possible to choose like workshops or speeches that I want to see and actually go enjoy the conference. Is that the same with your team, or you are super busy with all the attendees there?
Yeah, no, it's possible. We are super busy in maybe the first few 1-2 hours for the first day, contributor day, and the first day of the conference. This is where we need all the teams there because it's the time of more pressure. We need to avoid queues, so make the registration smooth, make everyone check in faster. So we need all the help. After then, we can just coordinate to have at least 2-3 organizers on the spot at the registration desk all the time, and then making shifts. So we have some 1 or 2 people at the registration desk, and then they can follow workshop talks. Yeah, they can enjoy.
Nice. It's nice to hear that even the team who is responsible for
Yeah.
on the spot things also can enjoy. So workshops, speeches, thingies at the venue, but there are also some after parties, side events, and this kind of stuff. Is attendees team also kind of responsible for those?
No, it's on local team because it's a local thing, so local venue, so they need to coordinate with them. We just help in the check-in progress, so to check the tickets for example, for social dinner, that is the dinner reserved to organizers, volunteers, and sponsors. And then for the after party, we need to check. It's open to all the people that have a ticket. We may help to check in people because the ticket is the same of the conference, so we help in that, and then we can of course enjoy the after party, because after 3 days of hard work and all the organization before, we need also to relax and to enjoy and to celebrate the end of the event.
We are at the parties. Parties have some dress code. What would you advise to a person, to an attendee for the conference? Is it like official, like suit is required, or how should you dress?
No, you can dress how you want, of course, following the code of conduct. But yeah, you can dress formal if you want. If you prefer a suit, you can wear a suit or just a t-shirt. We have no dress code. If you want to dress like a dragon, maybe you can. So yeah, we're not making limit if you follow the code of conduct, of course.
I dare you. If someone wears a dragon suit, I want a picture with them. So find me. If you're wearing dragon suit, I want a picture with you.
Yeah, we hope to have someone.
And what about like a general advice to people? Should they bring something special with them? Do they need laptops? Do they need their own pens and notepads or this kind of stuff? How to prepare when you come to the conference like that?
And maybe you read the schedule in advance because it's better to know what you want to follow, being workshop or talks. So yeah, being prepared can help. And bring a laptop is very important for Contributor Day because it's a day where people contribute to WordPress in many, many things and areas. And usually, in many tables, it's best to have a laptop so you can contribute well and follow also the process well. For the conference, you can bring your own pen. Maybe we know that sponsor have many gadgets for attendees. So if you forget the pen or the notebook, maybe you can find visit the sponsor booth, ask questions, and then maybe they can gift you some some spare pen or notebook. Yeah.
And will it be possible to like load my phone or laptop in the venue, like to charge it?
For the contributor day, yes, there are plugs. Indeed. I don't know about conference, but there are some plugs anywhere. You can just ask. There are many people that can help you. So just ask. We can find a plug for you to charge your laptop or your smartphone.
This becomes a theme. If you have any problem or any question, just go to Attendees services and they will help you or find the answer for you.
We are the registration desk, so it's we don't have a proper info point, but we are basically the info point. We are the entrance of the venue, so people that have any question, they can reach us, and then maybe we can send them to other relevant teams or places. But we're a point of contact for attendees. So come here and ask, and we'll help you.
And there is also one more recurring I cannot say complaint. It's like a comment that, okay, I will come to the conference, but I don't know anyone there. So I will just hide myself in the seat. I will listen to the speeches and I will go straight to my hotel room. And in my extrovertic party opinion, this is missing out on the party and on the networking part and this kind of stuff. So would you come up with some advice for those people who do not have friends there yet and they are like doomed to miss out a little bit without the networking and without coming to the after party and without registering to the side events? How do you convince someone to use the community?
It's a very nice question because I'm an introvert person. So I experienced that in the past, so I can share my experience because my first WordCamp was as an attendee was in Brighton in 2018 because I was in London for a 1 month holiday workation, let's say. Then I checked that there was a WordCamp in Brighton, my first WordCamp. I went there. I didn't any networking. I just followed the talks, checking the vibe, and then go straight home. It's okay because people maybe are different. As an introvert, I know that maybe it can be scary to be at the event with many people. So maybe they encourage do networking. It's okay if you don't feel like networking. It's okay to not do networking, to not engage. You can just follow the talks. Maybe make sure to check the vibe, to check, pay attention to how the event is organized because it's a very friendly event. We try to make everyone feel at home. So check that. And then maybe next time you can, the thing that makes my personal experience change was participate to Contributor Day, because after that work in Brighton, I participate to the Contributor Day for work in Verona. And this was the thing that changed my perception on event, because Contributor Day, there are small tables. You don't have to talk about to many people. So maybe being overwhelmed by too much networking. You just choose a table. There are very helpful people that can help you introduce the table, and it is some small steps that helps you in maybe networking a bit more, or finding out what the real spirit and the core of work can experience is. Maybe an advice is to participate Contributor Day because it's a very nice experience. It's also some guided networking, so you don't have to make improvisation or you just try to ask some question, do maybe some work by yourself. You don't feel to talk, and then maybe it comes out naturally maybe to speak a bit more. But we don't force anyone to network during the event, because if you don't feel like networking, it's okay. Maybe check the experience, and next time maybe try to participate in Contributor Day. But it's okay. It's a very diverse and inclusive event, for everyone, also for introvert. And I know it very well.
Last year, I talked to my friend she's super introvertic, and she asked me, how do you do that? You talk to everyone and you look as if you were friends with everyone. How come you know so many people? And I'm like, I know you, I know him, and that's it. Everyone else is complete stranger to me. But I have this tip for everyone attending WordCamps. That is the ultimate question you can ask to anyone, and it is not awkward at all. What connected to WordPress do you do in your life? Because this is a theme conference. Theme is WordPress, so it's a safe question.
So in my personal life, I work as a web designer. So I work on WordPress. I use WordPress. I fix WordPress and solve problems. So it's my daily life job dealing with WordPress. And maybe in a broad sense, other things for the community. I'm a moderator for WordPress TV. So maybe the only Italian moderator for WordPress TV. So I do many things in WordPress. I like the software, I like the environment, I like the events. So I'm a full WordPress person. So
Yay! And as a team leader, you probably are already kind of thinking about the next year's organizing efforts. Who do you think should join your team? What to put in the organizer's form, like application form, to highlight yourself as me, choose me to your team?
Yeah, maybe it's important to have a bit of a previous experience in WordCamps event because we need to manage very different things. So it's not a full tech area, it's not a full contact area, maybe interacting with people area. So we need to do many different things. So managing tickets, helping people. You don't have problems with replying many emails. And also during the event, there are the few 1 or 2 hours, as I said before, at the start of the days that can be a bit stressful because if there are many problems, it's the hottest zone in the venue during this time. So you need to be prepared to solve problems quickly. But yeah, maybe just of course you need to you want to help, you want to follow also the organization throughout the year, and also having a bit of experience on how these events work because it can be very helpful. That's it. That's it. Experience and willing to help also during these hard times at the beginning of the event day.
Doesn't sound too hard. I mean, experience, of course, it needs time to gain, but in general, it doesn't sound like you have to be like very specific university degree to do that.
No, it's something you just learn. People, you have the team lead, also the people that have experience can help other team members to teach what you need to know. Is something teachable. Nothing special. Just a bit of experience, will to help, and everything comes out naturally.
Nice. And since I already know you have some time during the conference, have you had an occasion to take a look at the schedule? Do you have already something that you are especially waiting for during this year's WordCamp?
No, I checked the schedule, but I haven't still decided what to check. There are many different topics, very intense topics. But I need to check. I will check it maybe 1 or 2 days before the event. Also, according also to my job as a team leader, that I need to be there for for the people, for the organizer, for the volunteers.
Yeah, me too. I've read the schedule 5 times already, probably, but I honestly cannot decide what I want to see.
Schedule is always very interesting. So very hard.
Those were actually all my questions that I prepared. Do you have anything else that you would like to share or add, or like last thoughts to the attendees?
Just to enjoy the event because they're always very interesting events, very enjoyable events. So enter the venue and enjoy the vibe, enjoy the venue, enjoy the event, and participate the way you want. And be kind to everyone because it's always best to be kind to anyone, volunteers, organizer, other attendees. Be respectful, and then all will come out easily, will come out naturally, and you will bring something at home. I don't know what, but you definitely bring something good and positive at home. So enter, enjoy the event, enjoy the after party. If you want, you're not forced to do to after party. And you'll find out a very nice and diverse and very interesting event. So enjoy, just enjoy.
Very good advice.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank you.
And you, the listener, I truly hope you will come to WordCamp Europe this year and you will actually enjoy the event. As you could hear today, you do not have to be an extrovert, you do not have to be a party person, and you do not have to be a developer to come. So, if you can, bring your friend with you. So, if they do not have a ticket yet, force them. Or buy them a ticket as a present. That also is a nice thought.
Nice idea. Yeah.
So, come to our website, buy your tickets, and see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.